Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we will be talking about loop control statements. So let's start. Loop control statement. So loop control statement change execution from its normal sequence. So the name suggests over here that we will be controlling the loops. So there are two types of control statements, break statement and continuous statement. Break. The break statement helps us to terminate the program and program control resumes at the next following loop. So the break keyword is used. The break keyword is a reserved word. You cannot have a variable naming as break. Let me explain you the break statement using a flowchart. Consider this is a do while loop. Consider that your code is running and we are checking our condition. Once the condition is true, like suppose you are printing from 10 to 20. So your code will be running like it will be checking 10. Okay, 10 is smaller than 20. It will be the condition is true. And you want to stop at 15. So at 15 you will be writing as break until and unless the condition, like you will be putting the condition over here that it should be smaller than 50 and a break keyword. When the code comes to know about the break keyword, it directly jumps out of the loop. So it will stop at 15 only. This is how the break statement work. Now let's move to code blocks and have a practical. So let's start coding. First of all, we will be creating a main function. Now I will be creating a variable a is equal to 0. So we will be printing the values from 0 to 9. Okay. So I have created integer a is equal to 0. I will be writing do cout a end of line. Now I will be writing an if loop that if a is greater than 15, so it should break, while a should be smaller than 20. So we are done with the programming. Now let's compile. So you can see that again we are getting an infinite loop. Why is it so? Because the condition over here is wrong. So let's correct the condition first of all. If a is greater than 15, it will break. But why a is smaller than 20? So the value of a is not getting incremented. So we will be incrementing the value of a first of all. A plus equal to 1. Now let's compile and run the program. So you can see that our program got breaked at 15 because while incrementing, the condition over here got false because 16 is not greater than 15. That's why it made the statement break. Continue. Continue statement is used inside loops. Whenever a continue statement is encountered inside a loop, control direct jump to the beginning of the loop for next iteration, skipping the execution of statement inside loop's body for the current iteration. So, continue is also a keyword. So it is also a reserved keyword. You cannot have a variable naming as a continue. Let me explain. Let's see this flowchart. In this flowchart, in break, we were just jumping out of the loop, but using the continue statement, it brings us back to the condition. So first of all, we will be checking the code, then we will be checking the condition. So first of all, we ran our code, then the condition. If the condition is true, it will be moving back to the code. Until and unless the continue keyword hits, it will be bringing us back to the condition. So this is how a continue statement works. So let's go to code blocks. Integer main, we will be creating a function over here. Variable integer a is 0. Then we will be creating a do loop, in which we will be writing if a is equal to 15, it should increment. We will write continue keyword, while a is smaller than 20. So you can see that this thing and this thing is almost same. So we will be compiling and running the program. Okay, I'm really sorry. This should be in curly braces. Yes. After this one. Yes. See, it is just a silly mistake that we have printed nothing on the screen. So we will be writing cout value of a and end line. So you can see that where the number 15 is being missing because we have made a continue keyword over here. So what happens? We have initialized a is equal to 0. So the do loop work over here. So what does the do loop does? The do loop, first of all, it comes to do loop, it checks the condition. If a is equal to 15, no. So it will just jump out of this loop and print. And when we have and it will be checking the condition. Again, it will be going back to the do. It will be checking. It came at 15. Like if the value of 50, a is equal to 15, 15 is equal to 15 means the condition is true. It will increment and it will get continue. So means it made us jump out of this loop and it will directly move to the next value. So this is how the continue statement works. Thank you.